Hello and welcome back to Cosmic Belonging. My name is Bola and I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the Aquarius New Moon that's going to be taking place January 29th at 7:36 Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be breaking down this energy collectively, how we're going to experience it as a group, as well as individual signs, but we're going to do that in a different way, okay? So it won't be one large video with all the signs. I'm going to break it down into the elements. We're going to start with air first because it's an Aquarius new moon. But first, let's talk about the energy collectively. So this new moon, like I said, is taking place on the 29th of January. And it's going to be happening at 9 degrees and 51 minutes. Now, and just a little bit of backstory, I find that 9 degrees has been really significant this year. This past year, we've had a couple of new moons and full moons at 9 degrees. And that to me just tells me that the energy of Sagittarius is being invoked, okay? It is the ruler of the ninth house, or yes, it's the ruler of the ninth house, but also it's the ruler of this year because we are in a 9 year. So I would just say keep an eye out. Anything that's going to be happening at 9 degrees this year in particular, it's been precedented, there we go, by other new moons that have been leading up to this. And also it's like invoking the energy of this year, of the Sag in all of us. So yes, 9 degrees is pretty significant. Also, it's going to be trining Jupiter in Gemini, which is pretty positive. It's like a really nice aspect, especially with the air signs. It gives us a positive outlook on life or a way of thinking. If you have any issues that come up on this day, this is a great day to problem solve. All right. It's also, so Mercury is going to be, checking my notes, Mercury is going to be conjunct Pluto, which is also pretty big. I feel like Pluto is the energy of death and transformation, rebirth. It is the energy of stepping into your power and also of having power struggles. But with Mercury coming into conjunction with Pluto, there's a lot of information to be gathered, okay? Especially in the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius loves to see things from a higher perspective. And so you may be able to see things in a different way than you normally would. And also there might be messages of inspiration that show up for you this day, messages on how to claim your power, how to step into your most powerful self. You might also come into some conflicts and confrontation on this day. But like I said, it may feel as though things are coming up in order to be solved. And that solution is being dangled in front of you. So also the thing that's happening that's really big is that there is a grand water trine. And we've been experiencing this water trine for quite some time. The planets seem to be shifting in and out of the trine, but they never drift too far away from each other. So Mars is in Cancer, retrograding right now. We have Venus, Neptune, and the North Node that are conjunct, and we'll talk about that, in Pisces. And then we have Juno in Scorpio, which not everybody knows what Juno is, but it is the planet or the asteroid that helps us to find our partner, our best partner, find what we need to be fulfilled in our relationships. And so with these three not planets, but signs, the water signs coming together, it allows us access to emotional stability that may not always be available to us. We might have to find it through sifting through our emotions because it is a lot of water, but there is an ability to dive in and to find magic through our emotions, through our creativity, through our flow. And then, the last and maybe the most important thing is that conjunction that I was talking about earlier. Venus in Pisces exalted, Neptune in Pisces exalted at home, and then the North Node in Pisces that is just finding its way. You know, it just moved into Pisces, and it moved in with a powerful shift, but it's also like trying to gather itself and find its way. And that's what Venus and Neptune are doing. They are so comfortable in Pisces, and they have made the long journey to not exactly 28, but that's where the North Node is. And if you don't know, the North Node does shift backward. So it's at 28, but it's only been in Pisces for 2 degrees, while the other planets are moving forward. So they've been in Pisces for 20 something odd degrees. And so they are definitely feeling more comfortable, more stable. They know where they're going, they know where they're headed, you know, and they're coming into contact with the North Node to realign it, to show you what your values, where they truly lie, and your most spiritual self. Honestly, that's what Venus and Neptune and Pisces give me, is like really aligning yourself with your highest values, with your highest version of self, moving in a way that is divinely connected, divinely guided. And that is leading with the heart, a bigger heart, a deeper heart, a heart that can include and engulf everyone. Not just the ones that you love, not just the people that it's easy to love, but everyone. Yeah. And so this is a check-in. It's a booster for the North Node in Pisces. Wherever that North Node is sitting in your chart, you're going to get a power up of, hey, no. Remember what's really important. Remember what you truly value. Remember that everybody matters. Yeah. And remember your spirituality. Remember what actually brings you to a deeper sense of peace and connection. Yeah. So there's a lot going on. And like I said, it's a new moon in Aquarius. It may feel, it may not feel like the hugest impact, but it's like there's a hand being extended. Yeah. There is definitely some seeds that you can plant that we will end up circling back around to throughout the year. So take note. Maybe take notes during this new moon. Take some notes on the things that are showing up for you. Take some notes on how you feel. Yeah. And it's a good day to also check in with other people. Like I said, it's trining Jupiter in Gemini. And so there is beauty to be had when it comes to checking in with your friends, checking in with your loved ones, finding community, embracing community. All right, let's start with my Aquas. First of all, happy birthday. I mean, I know it's not all of your birthdays because this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. But if you're an Aquarius Sun, shout out to you. Happy motherfucking birthday. Oh my God, I forgot my ex's birthday. Oh my God. Let me wish him a happy birthday after this. Fuck, I'm an asshole. Anyway, if you're an Aquarius, shout out to you. Happy birthday. Yeah. I'm gonna have to make a phone call after this. But this new moon is obviously taking place in your first house for my Aquarius risings out there. If it is your moon and or your sun, know that this reading is also for you, but I am going to base the houses off of Aquarius rising. So the new moon is in your first house. Jupiter is in your fifth house of play, of creativity, of children. Venus, Neptune, and the North Node are in your second house of values, of assets, of talents, and also Mercury and Pluto are in your first house. So this to me says that you have been reworking your value system and opening yourself up to ask for more, to show up in a bigger way for yourself. I did take notes. And oh, I also had dream bigger for yourself. Yeah, like there is power to be had in seeing yourself fully, Aquarius. There is power to be had in allowing yourself to open your heart to new and to more. So let's pull a card for you. Well, we're going to pull a couple cards. Spirit, ancestors, guides, align me to the Aquarius collective. Dive into your creativity, Aquarius. Allow yourself and your full self, your fully childish self. I'm hearing I don't want to grow up. Not I'm a Toys R Us kid, but Peter Pan. That's what I was thinking about. But then I'm a Toys R Us kid came out. Listen, allow yourself and your childish heart to emerge, because that will show you like what's really out there for you, what is available for you, and how you have always been able to dream bigger, how you've always been able to see more for yourself. And maybe you've been shutting it down. Maybe you haven't allowed yourself to go for it, but that's all changing, especially during this new moon. Whoa. Spirit, ancestors, guides, what message needs to come through for my Aquariuses? Whoa. Seven of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. You're shifting. You're learning. You are growing. You are finding patience. Yes, because it may not all happen at once. And you may have had to take a leap of faith to do so, to allow yourself to take this step into something new, and know that you may not be able to see it on top as much, but the roots are growing and they're very fertile. Do I have another message? Whoa. Do I have another message for my Aquariuses? What needs to come through for my Aquariuses for this new moon? Whoa. Oh, okay. So we have Cobra coming out and Raccoon coming out. And that lets me know that one, Raccoon is the shadowy artist. Like I said, Jupiter is in your 5th house. Don't allow your creativity to live in the dark. Bring it forth. And in bringing it forth, you might allow yourself to be a little less sarcastic or I want to say salty. Raccoon's a little salty, but like instead of being a little bit of a negative Nancy, a Debbie Downer, following your heart, putting your ideas out there and being true to them, not just saying stuff as like, well, it's never going to happen. Like believe. And Cobra is the inner teacher. It's a pause as well. It's like, gather your ideas, be true to them, be true to your own intentions, and also take some time to, like I said, with the Seven of Pentacles, to allow things to grow. Yeah. It may feel as though you are waiting and you don't have enough time, but you do. You have plenty of time, okay? I'm going to show you these one more time. Believe in yourself, Aquarius. If you believe in yourself, there is nothing that you can't accomplish. Good luck. All right, it's Libra time. Hey, Libra. So this is for my Libra sun, moon, and risings. When I talk about the houses, it is based off of your rising sign. So this is technically a Libra rising space, but Libra moon, Libra Venus, Jupiter, and of course my Libra suns, you are also going to be feeling this energy. All right. So Libras, this new moon is happening in your 5th house of creativity, of childishness, of play, of dating. And Mercury and Pluto are also going to be in that house. kind of lighting up the ideas, the newness that you've been working on. Okay, South Node just left your sign. You have been doing a lot of work, and it's opening up space for you to really be yourself. Like, that sounds crazy, but it is. It's opening up space for you to lean into you more. All right. Instead of worrying about everybody else, you are focusing on what makes you happy, what makes you feel joyful, what you want in a relationship. Like, you've been working on finding the ultimate balance. Yeah. You've been working on finding the ultimate balance for yourself. And now that you have a bigger sense of what that means and an understanding of what you need, you're not afraid to ask for it. Now, Venus, Neptune, and the North Node are also in your 6th house of routines, of work, of health, of your habits. And with that being ruled by Pisces, it feels as though you are implementing habits that are going to allow yourself a little bit more freedom, less rigidity, and more forgiveness of self. Yeah, it's like there's a need to implement love, but like affirmations, like not just, oh, I love myself, and have it be empty. It's like, no, you need to ingrain it in yourself. It needs to be a daily habit, a daily practice of introducing more and more love to self, of self. And maybe that is doing that by diving deeper into your creativity, allowing your most authentic self to be a part of the creation, and doing away with your need to please everybody, and knowing that pleasing yourself and allowing your ideas to shine through, I mean, it's going to illuminate your power, and how powerful your voice is, how powerful your art is. Yeah. Let me go to my notes. I said carefree attitude. I said sow seeds of love into the everyday. We talked about that. Express yourself more authentically. And then I wrote creative juices and projects. Yeah. Creative juices and projects. There is something that there's something in the transformation that you've been a part of in the last year that is allowing you to shine. It's allowing you to shine in your creative projects. And now you're seeing your power more clearly. Yeah. Spirit ancestors, guides, do I have a message for my Libras? What message needs to come forward for my Libras, for my Libra collective for this new moon? Ooh. We have the devil coming out sideways. All right. And I don't think that's a bad thing. Like I said, I feel like you need to let loose. I feel like you really need to let yourself indulge, Libra. You don't have to hold yourself back anymore. So I have another message that needs to come through for my Libras on this new moon. Ooh. We have starfish and hawk. Yeah. Starfish is regenerative energy. And it's telling me you don't have to be perfect. You just have to do. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to get out there. You just have to produce. And through like doing it, through not failing, but like through like just not being afraid, that's how you get better. You can't, what is it? Wayne Gretzky says, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Take your shots. And maybe that is in the dating world as well. Maybe you are shooting your shot. But you have to put yourself out there so that you can see what you actually want, what you actually need, what you actually want to create. Yeah, this is such an opportunity to just play, to have fun, to let loose, to not hold back. And to grain and to gain a deeper perspective from it. All right. Love that for you, Libra. Good luck. Hello, Gemini. So this reading is for my Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising. You can do Venus, you can do North Node. But when I do talk about the houses, it is specifically based off of Gemini Rising. But like I said, you will be feeling this energy if you have heavy Gemini energy. Okay, so this reading is for you. Gemini, you are having this new moon in your 9th house of wisdom, of higher knowledge, of travel, of adventure, of spirituality, of growth. Okay, and it's going to be some big growth. New moon is in that house. Mercury and Pluto are also sending you messages in that house. There is an illumination of your own wisdom, of your own power, of your own presence happening. And also Venus, Neptune, and the North Node are in your 10th house of career, of life path, of visibility. And I think this is a beautiful combination for you, Gemini. This is a leveling up. This is stepping into your leadership bag. Yeah, this is like, instead of gathering of information, instead of being the student, you are harnessing your teaching ability, harnessing your inner professor, honestly. I wrote down in my notes, trusting your sense of wisdom. Yeah, not needing to double check and double back with other people to make sure that you know what you're talking about, that you're saying the right thing. It's trusting that you know, that you have done the work and you're ready to step up. You're ready to lead. I also wrote that you're taking your knowledge a step further. Yes. Making decisions based on your own intellect. Check. Emerging as the teacher. Double check. And then I wrote, how far can your higher mind take you? How can you use your mind to lead the collective? And that's what I want you to ask yourself during this new moon. I want you to open yourself up to asking for more from yourself, but also asking for more from your position. Because I think that's what this is leading you to do. It is leading you to lead others, leading you to invest in your own presence and to know that you are bigger than what you have been giving yourself credit for, that you're ready to step up and show out. Okay. Spirit ancestors, guides, what message needs to come through for my Gemini collective for this new moon in Aquarius? Big problem solving energies as well. What message needs to come through for my Gemini collective? Well, ooh, yeah. Okay, so the first thing that we had come out is Justice reversed. Okay, Dragon and Unicorn. So what that tells me is that you need to see yourself fully. It also means that maybe we are also working through some ingrained ideas. Maybe for some of us that we do need to let go of things that have been ingrained in us and step into an open mind. But also, for some of us, it means that you haven't been able to see yourself clearly. Yeah, it's like this is dragon represents the ego and seeing the whole version of self. Unicorn represents having faith and trust, but also seeing beyond what is right in front of our face. And then Justice reverse tells me that you need to find deeper balance. So like I said, either we are going on a power trip or we haven't been quite as powerful as we need to be. And I really think it's the latter. okay? You need to see how special you are. You need to see what you bring to the table. You need to step in and honestly, or maybe actually it's stepping out. Maybe you need to separate yourself from you. And I'll explain that. We don't get to see ourselves fully. And sometimes we see others and we give people advice and we see them as a whole human, and we don't give give ourselves the same courtesy or the same advice or even the same reverence that we give other people. I need you to know what you have accomplished. I need you to know all of the hard work that you've put in. I need you to give yourself the grace, the love, and the respect that you give to other people. And if you see that there is somebody in your space that is disrespecting you or doesn't see you in the light that you deserve to be seen in, you need to correct that. Yeah, you need to correct it for you. Because if you let it slide, then you're kind of validating that disrespect in your own mind. Now, it doesn't have to be a huge altercation, but it needs to be you standing up for yourself because you believe in yourself. Okay. All right. Good luck, Gemini. All right, air signs, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe, comment down below. Tell me how your Aquarius new moon is going when you get there. Tell me, what's your rising sign? Where does your energy fall in this reading? How have you been feeling building up to the new moon? I want to know it all. I love to talk to you guys in the comments, so please hit a sister up. If you would like a reading, you can head on over to cosmic-belonging.com, my website, to book a reading. And you can follow me on all platforms at Cosmic Belonging. You can also send me an email, cosmicbelongingllc@gmail.com is my email. And I hope you take very good care of yourselves. Until next time. Oh, and don't forget, you belong. Bye. Bye now.